And we're back. Everybody's happy to see you, the king. Alright, quick save. Oh, there's Tristan. Right over here. Follow Tristan. Oh wait, actually before we do any of that, I just want to dump off this. We have a couple pieces of things that I just didn't want on our list. If I don't have to think about them, then they're basically, oh damn, I forgot to put back the emerald necklace. Shit. Oh, and room-covered ancient scrap. We got all kinds of crap here. Cane berries, I don't want those. And I saw something else, I thought. Oh, there it is. Mud leaf. Yeah, get rid of that crap. There you go, buddy. Yep, still got his stuff here. Okay, nothing fancy. Alright, back to what we're doing. I need to make sure to drop off that necklace before I forget, though. I don't want to sell that and then have to go, where did I sell it?
I do
And I certainly don't want to
must.
buy it back. Dora, here. Okay, quick save this mess. What's up, yo? Tristan's forehead is wrinkled as if the priest is deeply puzzled. He's holding a piece of paper covered with writing. We are lucky to have meet Amalia, loyal follower of the Kingdom of the Clans. Do you remember? We've recently been discussing this unusual initiative. The priest raises an eyebrow suggestively. Amalia was so kind as to tell me everything that she and her friends are doing. Young Amalia turns her childishly round and freckled face and looks at you with clear green eyes. She wears a simple dress and a necklace made of dried ash berries and is holding a stack of papers. Ah. The girl blushes at the priest's words. Please stay a moment. It would be a pleasure for me to tell you about our kingdom. So what have you been discussing? I've just been asking how Amalia came to the kingdom, what attracted her to this teaching. Amalia suddenly blushes. There is someone in my family who followed the goddess' commands. Soon I myself will enter the kingdom, and I hope that through loyal service and veneration, I'll prepare myself for the main test, which I have yet to endure. Tristan shakes his head. And your family don't mind that this will happen to you? Are they ready to sacrifice you to their goddess? Of course they are. To be one of the chosen, one of the cleansed, it's a great honor for each of us. But you are so young. Why hurry to leave this world before you have experienced it in full? It's wrong to think about yourself. Once I wanted to live in Restov, wear dresses and walk down boulevards, but then these terrible things started happening. So many people in our village died. Amalia looks away. The goddess teaches that selfishness leads to trouble. Now my only wish is to serve the kingdom and the goddess. What did you find out about the kingdom, Tristan? Tristan leans gently towards Amalia. The kingdom of the clans is a brotherhood of those who believe in the great goddess, who promises salvation in return for cleansing. Forgive me, Amalia, if I'm missing any important details. Our mission is saving innocent souls from the curse that falls upon the heads of the undeserving. The goddess is ready to guard from evil anyone who kisses the ground and begs for mercy. Those who have rejected their sinful ways may enter the kingdom of the cleansed and pray for their speedy deliverance from worldly torments. Amalia's voice becomes monotone, as if she is reading from notes, and her eyes stare empty into space past your shoulder. To give your life for the goddess, isn't it the greatest honor any of us can receive? And destroying the false ruler, isn't that the truest destiny of all the nature's loyal servants? You've been brainwashed, girl. Get snap out of it. I'm just kidding. Does your goddess have a name? Yes, but only the first faithful knows it. He is the high priest to whom the goddess appeared. He delivers her commandments and shows us her will. Through him, she lays open her design to clear the tormented ground, sending signs and opening doors to her creatures through the bodies of mortals. What false ruler are you talking about? Mai's eyes become round. The Baron cursed the goddess. He is the source of all our woes. He cast aside natural law and vandalized the field and forest. Oh, that bastard. I hate that guy. Yeah, no. Tell me more about this deliverance from worldly torments. Inhabiting this world where unhappiness and unfairness multiply taints the soul and turns it from the eternal kingdom of freedom and love granted by the goddess. But you can cleanse your sins by accepting her gift, a special goodness that sets the cleansed apart. Tristan closes his eyes. Goodness. What goodness could hide in a painful death? Not everyone is capable of withstanding the test, because the way to cleansing lies through bodily torment. But those who overcome their passions and prove their loyalty become the womb of the goddess to bear her children, wild and beautiful as she herself. The soul of the cleansed rests in the hands of the goddess. Okay, that's enough of that. I see you have many questions. Please take an invitation to our meetings. We meet at sunset in the appointed place, where we accept the sacrament of the first faithful himself. Amelia hands you one of her leaflets. Invitation from the kingdom of the cleansed. Soon another meeting will take place. Do come. You answer Tristan. Amalia looks at the priest dreamily, then quickly blushes and looks down at her toes. What are you holding? The same invitation that Amalia gave you. Tristan shows you the paper. We must go. I have to go too. I need to get to the other side of the city. I hope to see you at our next meeting, and you too, Sir Tristan. Amalia blushes and turns away quickly. She wants his junk. You perv. Tristan waves to Amalia sadly. So long, Amalia. May the good goddess save you. He doesn't talk about her goddess, I'm sure. 180 XP. Okay. Wow. Cults in my kingdom. This what I needed. Alright. Let's see here. Tristan looks down at the leaflet he's still holding. His face is sad. A meeting at the appointed place. There are even directions how to get there. It looks like it's time we visit this sacrament. Secret sanctum has been revealed. What do you think awaits us at the meeting? Yeah. Tristan looks pensively into the distance. Whatever awaits this mysterious first faithful will be there. Judging by his title, he's the one who invented this insane kingdom. I believe that talking to him will solve many of the riddles we face. Will you come with me to the meeting? I would insist on participating in the investigation. I cannot let you go alone after I drag you into this strange affair. Amelia looked at you very fondly, don't you think? Give him some shit. Tristan shakes his head, turns grim. You distract us from our goal. Something wrong. Tristan sighs heavily. I worship Saturday myself, but my faith has little in common with the faith of these cultists. They fill the heads of innocent children with pernicious and dangerous ideas. That's a good word. Which they cannot fully understand. We have to go, Tristan. Alright, bro.
If you dare.
So, it looks like we're going to a cult. I'm going to slather on some of the crazy juice. Attending the cult meeting. You should visit the cult of Secret Sanctum in the Camelins one night. And that's your key. It is at night. Now, you need to bounce out of here. Well, actually, no, I want to drop off that necklace before I forget, because I am a doofus. As you all well know. Let's do that. We'll drop off the necklace. We'll pull together the team. If we're going to go do this quest right now, which is in the opposite direction of the way I wanted to head, which is fine. Maybe there's another quest on the way as well. So we will take Tristan. I didn't say that we had to be just me and Tristan, I don't think. So I think I can take a team. So we'll take our Triumvirate and Tristan. So we can just go here, because it gives us the box. And in that box I can drop said necklace. Boom. And where's that other scrap I found? It's in here somewhere, damn it. There it is. Like so. Okay. Matter of fact, let's actually put that a little bit lower on the totem pole so I don't accidentally think it's something special. Just know that I've put it away. And we have emeralds like crazy. We don't need all 4, and I don't think we even need... Oh, that's the heart at the end. I thought that was a ruby. Sorry. Oh, we had a ruby. Don't we? Or did I sell that? I probably sold it. I don't think we need but more than one of those emeralds, but until that quest dings, I really don't want to have to guess, basically. Oh, and we got a level up here. Let's deal with that mess. Anyone else? Nope. But she's part of the core team, and we definitely want her to be higher level. Level 9 Inquisitor. Oh, and she's up now to a... Oh, she can make the red caps, or, since she's probably not evil, extra planar Barlani Azada. So these are the lightning chucking bastards. So you want to have resist energy communal for anyone on the team. Specifically for this. Because if you summon that jackass, he'll always end up somehow behind the team. And like the first thing they'll do is cast like 2 or 3 lightning bolts off and then go into melee. They're good. They're definitely good to have. It's not the point. You don't want to be fried from your own teammates' pets. That's straight up suck. So you gotta be careful. But we got another teamwork feat. So we got outflank already, precise strike. So extra damage, extra attack bonus. Probably time for some extra armor, I'm thinking. Let's push those up. Like so. And again, probably more use match device. Never hurt anybody. Now, what did I take? Inquisitors is level 10. Alright, took precise strike, outflank, back to back. There we go. Let's get some armor up for this character. Jaethal has it as well, so that's nice. So if she's ever near Jaethal, both of them benefit. They would always benefit anyway. They just need to be near somebody because they're both Inquisitors, so they have the solo tactics, but this is a solid buff, and it gets to her pets too. So a nice +2 bonus to her armor class for just being near anybody, including her pets. Level 3. Again, let's see what we got here. Protection from energy. We already got resist energy communal, and again I can get protection from energy and spec out of it. Remember, I can get magical investment. That'll work on robes. And remember, this is a bonus that's better than mage armor eventually. Greater magic weapon, heroism. Wouldn't hurt to have someone on the team for the team of 3, our Triumvirate, that has the ability to cast heroism at a moment's notice, and I don't think anyone else does. So that's pretty solid. Well, actually, no, I take that back. I think our undead lady, I think she has that. Or she should. I can do See Invisible Communal. Searing Light is a unique spell for her compared to the other 2 teammates. She's not great at casting those types of spells, but that doesn't mean she shouldn't grab it. What do I want to spell? Magic, Cure, Serious. I guess Cure is the staple here. She hasn't grabbed it for a long time. It's time to grab it.
I'm there.
Okay. So we're chucking that, and going like so. This should be fun. Whooping up on cultists is always an enjoyable experience. That girl was crazy. Good lord. I want to be the womb of Lashmatu. Let's see. So we have Secret Sanctum. And I happen to know, or believe, that the bridge over Gundren River contains the doofus that ran away. The one with my cursed sword that one of my artisans was making. He ran here, went batshit crazy, and left. Now, while we are here, I could attempt to beat the Craig Lenorn. We also have another area here we have not beaten. Which, what the hell, might as well, we're already here. We're definitely going to buff up for those fights if we do that sort of thing. But let's actually just do a simple buff.
How may I help?
With our Delayed Poison Communal. Between the skeletons and pets that we can summon, I think we should be okay for that fight down here. We'll maybe check that area as well. But Mr. Crazy is where? Probably over on this side. Now this map likes to repopulate itself with various things, like there's multiple fights in this map. So try not to get crazy by running around without watching where your team is walking. I swear he's supposed to be here.
In due time.
Maybe he's not here yet. Maybe it's something that's like timed event. Oh, hey there. I'll take that. Anything over here? It's a little weird. He's usually like here, I believe. Maybe I'm in the wrong part or the wrong map. Could have sworn that he was though. We have the Craig Lenorn in there, like I said. Let's actually chart this way. We're going to stay on the overhead map. If we see a bad guy, we'll totally engage them. I'm not worried about this. But seems weird that we're here and he's not. Alright, anyway. Here is the climbing spot. I don't think we get mugged immediately, so let's just do a quick save and jump upstairs.
That was easy.
Nice little XP boost for Dorraj as well. Which, by the way, how's he doing? Oh, he's a stone's throw. Hail to the yeah. She's cruising right along. Tristan's way behind. It's okay, Tristan. Not everyone can be awesome like me, Tristan. Ooh, and stuff. So this is the fight that we ignored last time. The owlbear and another owlbear. Again, scary at any other time,
my friend.
But not now. At this point, we have so many pets that we can really just dump like 2 loads of skeletons on these jackasses if we so choose. Or hell, let's just pull out some gobos just to be a straight up jackass. Stand back and watch the pets kill them. We can be like we're from Pitax. Let's get us a squirrel and sit back and sip some wine while our minions do all the hard work. Christian, come over here. People that just sit along the beach and sip wine all day. What a life that must be. Let's hope for reincarnation. If we can get reincarnated and that's an actual thing, I think I would totally vote for being reincarnated into a snobby ass rich person. You know, someone who talks about his Bima like this. Be definitely someone that I could totally get on board with being the next time I come around. Let's see. Shake that guy just to be a jerk to him. Oh no, he's killing the gobos. They're doing good work on the skeletons, but they're not going to take them out fast enough. Dora, come over here. We'll just throw some cantrips their way just to be jerks. Bogeyman's bro, be scared. Super good work. Tristan, you're already here, so I might as well just unload on this guy with your crossbow that you suck at. Boom. Bam. Pow. Chop. Nice.
Out of my way.
Take that. Eliza, why don't you just bomb these guys? Perfect. We could, like I said, we could try to take out the Craig Lenorm. I don't know that our team of 4 is strong enough for the Craig Lenorm. I can give it the old college try. I don't mind. It'd actually be pretty funny to me to actually give it a go. We'd definitely buff up for it. That's for damn sure, though. So don't think that we're just gonna, oh, it'll be fine. We'll just run in like we're doing right now and do pets. No. We have, it does like fire damage for 1, so we definitely want to resist energy fire. What's the time clock here? Notice the time. See the 21:20? That literally is the time of day. And we were supposed to meet them at night, so I got a feeling that those cultists are specifically night people. Which makes sense, I'm sure. Eliza. Why don't you come up here too, kid? Pokey pokey. Get him, Dora.
Strike! Wound!
Ooh.
My gift to you!
That's a gift to you. Yeah, you can't do that. I wish they would allow, so, sorry, this is just a bugaboo. Remember, I have the ability to attack with a weapon and cast spells. Oh, actually, no, I take that back. Now I think about it, it makes perfect sense why I can't attack first and then cast a spell after. Because there's supposed to be a penalty to my swing if I cast a spell. Okay, never mind. I was about to complain about how I can't beam them with a raise spell. Like I should have that ability. No, I shouldn't. It's actually doing exactly what it's intended to do. Ooh, and free stuff. I like free stuff. Give me that free stuff. Loot it. Skin it. And what do you got over here, buddy? Ooh, those are things that are worth money. Alright. I think that's it up here. We'll do a quick once-over, just to make sure we're not missing out on some treasure. By and large,
I'm there.
that's basically all that's there. And again, I have done this solo, where I was like level 7 and beat their asses. I kited, of course, but it's still one of those where it can be done. There's other tricks we could employ. They're not immune to Stinking Cloud. So again, there's all kinds of ways to actually do that stuff. Since we're on a time crunch, I'm actually not going to mess with those guys right now. I'll tell Craig Lenorm. We have to come back here, like I think, to get that damn cultist who's not here. Actually, I didn't check that he's over here, now that I think about it. But I swear to God, he's got to be around here somewhere is where he usually shows up. Anyway, we got to come back here for that doofus, I think, anyway. So we might as well leave the Craig Lenorm for later, anyway. And we're on a time crunch for meeting the cultists while it's dark. So that's what we're going to do. We don't want to get too distracted from our quest. Now this used up my delay poison communal because Tristan was the one that cast it. So we can't really do our trick where we poison the cultists if they get unruly and then go to town. But remember, I have one person on the team that's already immune. And Honestly, I could pass off that dagger from her to me or someone else, and they could just have the dagger and wield it. And they would literally be immune as well from the nausea effect, remember? Something happened. Troublemakers. Aha. See, that's why we have that. Out here. Opportunity. And in 3 days we can put someone on it. See that? So we're still good to go. Jubilots will go on here. But this one had to be done. Only person that could have done it was these two, and they're busy right now. We could have done it at the end of the month. This gives me the opportunity to take this and get it out of the way. And he's good at it. He's got an 80% chance. So definitely do that. That's why it's so nice to have that extra person. You really get that extra advisor, any of the extra advisors, and by and large you've done yourself a great service. Secret Sanctum time. If I wanted to make everyone immune to poison, everyone immune to poison on my team, I can always use his Holy Bond. Remember, we did rest, so he has his Holy Bond back. He could just resummon a spell. That could be the spell. But since these are cultists, notice the flames, tiki torches, whatever, literally letting you know that they are here. So we assume that there's going to be trouble. We're going to scare him with our holy wings until we look cool that way. And she's going to have her. I'll have an image.
This waiting bores me.
She can give us each of these.
Yes.
I'll buffing herself. Giving herself blur. Giving Tristan magic weapon because I don't care. And she will do Shield of Faith. Use the front two of us. She could make. Oh, she has communal. Never mind. Tristan, you're fine. Tristan was going to use Bless. Clearly. Might as well do Shield of Faith with that too. And we can even do a Remove Fear, which is an AoE protective buff. It can be used preemptively or after the fact. And there's no need for it, but what the hell, we're wasting spells. So let's do Freedom of Movement on Dora so we can get trapped by like a grease spell or something weird. Alright, Cultists, where are you? Oh, here they are. And we have stuff to rob. Yay, us. We're just in time. The sacrament has already begun. The sky will split, the waters will part, and the ground itself will devour the evil that comes to us from the lands of death. Okay. Beware false rulers, their foul walls and rotten locks will not protect their henchmen from nature's wrath. That's what he sounds like in my head. Uh-huh. I wonder how long it takes for them to recognize that I'm the ruler. It appears that the restless old man started preaching again. Oh, is that the guy? Anyone who stands under the enemy's banner will be crushed by the same unrelenting force that inspires me. We should have locked the asshole in prison. All who fall to their knees and devote themselves to the goddess will be cleansed. I don't believe him. I think he's lying. I think you're a liar. Pray to her and you'll be granted forgiveness and death. Hail Remus, herald of the god. It is Remus. Thank you, your holiness. May the goddess save you. What the hell? Who's this doofus? Brothers and sisters, good people. It is time for the sacrament. The first faithful will bless us. Oh, Jesus, here we go. Who's this idiot? My subjects, servants of the kingdom of the cleansed. Today is a special day, the day we have long prayed for. Uh-huh. Really? Today we shall finally wash away the filth from our souls and clear the path for our kingdom. For today the sacrament will end with a long-awaited sacrifice, which will please the goddess more than all our prayers. I'm here to tell you, any god that tells you you need to kill yourself for them is an asshole. Once the goddess asked us meager sheep to repent our sins, but in our pride we were deaf to her appeals. Now she demands another sacrifice. Ruthgert, the first faithful. The face of the first faithful, lit by torches, looks like a horrible mask, disfigured by rage and furious triumph. What do you say, Baron? Are you prepared to sacrifice your useless life for these people who you claim to care about? 1350 XP for listening to that drivel. I am loading my subjects not to a group of crazy fanatics. It is too late to offer peace and friendship, isn't it? Stop, you don't know what you're doing. Draw your weapon. Save your breath, scum. I just added the scum part. Even better, let's dance. I'm not going to say that. That's stupid. I will gut every one of you and hang your entrails around the capital to teach the other idiots a lesson. I need to do a chaotic evil run of this game, man, just to see what kind of ending you get. Stop. You don't know what you're doing. Oh, Tristan said something and then I didn't get it. Damn it. Father, what are you doing? Stop. Was that the girl? Yeah, that's the kid. See, ran away. Good for her. Tristan clenches his holy symbol samurai. I'm afraid it's too late for words. There it is. Yelling and swinging their weapons, the crowd attacks.
Test of my abilities.
Fortunately, that we're here first, losers. Excuse me, goodness. Yeah, tickle in my throat. All right. Well, so since we have a crap ton of enemies. No one over here. One over there. Bunch over here. Alright, looks like we just want people to die. So, I'm betting these guys pretty much straight up suck at stuff. So how about we just choke them to death with some stink bomb? We have delay poison. Our whole team is protected from this. Boom, look at all those swirling heads of puke. Epic. Get up the next
Hold
mess.
back.
Man, I must be coming down with a cold. Proto. You know it also is it doesn't have problems with stuff like this? Skeleton. That's what. Go get him, Skeletors. Choppy choppy. Kill some cultists. I love how they rush forward while puking their guts out. I'll save you! No, you won't. You're dying, son. Let's have Eliza just come up here and big cluster pile of dudes. Like so. She can get 4 of them. Let's take out 4 with some damage. Yeah, that's nice damage. This actually reminds me of a story from my own life. Just as a little quick side note. When I was in the factory a long time ago, and a buddy of mine, we were clowning around. Well, I was clowning around. Let me just say it. He wasn't doing anything wrong. But he snatched a set of keys from one of the ladies in the factory line that worked right next to us. Because she was bragging about her new pepper spray. You know what I'm talking about? Like protection spray. And it was in a leather case. Like a big hog of thing. Like you could barely fit the whole thing in your hand. It was huge. And it's almost like bear pepper spray. It was that big. And he snatched it from real quick, was joking around, was showing it to us on our line, and I was playing around with it. You know, it was in a case. The case had a leather strap that fastened over the top of the thing. For some reason, I assumed that would protect it from spraying, and I was pretending to spray it through the top of the case, and I actually sprayed it. It just, a little puff kicked out, but it was like this instant red cloud, and then it just disappeared. And my friend walked towards me after seeing it disappear, thinking for some reason that it was gone, and started coughing and hacking his guts out. But it gets better. Dumbass that I am, I walked towards him to see if he was okay, and I'm just sick as a dog. We literally could not breathe for like, I don't know, a half an hour. Those things work good. We gave it back to Evelyn. She was laughing at us for being stupid, but we actually cleared the entire line because no one could work and breathe in that area for at least an hour. That's how we fanned out the area. Just saying, sometimes it thinks funny, but it's not that funny. You gotta be careful with that shit. Anyway, back to our game. We can do a little fireball. I don't know if Cultist deserves to be caught on fire, but you know what? I think they do. And he can hit a lot of them, so let's do that thing. Good, Tristan. Say goodbye to your Cultist friends. Alright. No, I'm puking. Alright, Dora. Why don't you just start whooping some stuff up here? Kaboom. Kabam. Kersplow.
This will
The
hurt.
first faithful's right there up and in it. He seems to be the only one that's protected from this mess. Oh, look at him healing people. Aren't you impressive?
Let's hear
Blast
you
in the face.
cry.
Acid. Skeleton. Alright, Eliza. Why don't you do that
Strike
thing over
as
here
one.
too? Oh yeah, whiffed on him, huh? How tough is this guy? Ooh, 30. Look at you with your all kinds of awesomeness. Dexterity. Ooh, he's got gear we're gonna steal. Yeah, give me that ring. Alright, Tristan, anything you can do? Yes, you can auto hit this doofus. Boom, 9 points of damage. Suck on that. Ooh, someone's over here dual wielding. Look at you. Dora, you know what to do. It's a running joke on the forums from what I see. For people that pen and paper play Magus builds, especially Sword Saint builds like this, you know, where you're better at wielding a weapon. That once you get intensified mana magic, the question is do you cast any kind of spell other than your Shocking Grasp that's been intensified for the 10d6 of damage? Because if you do it right, like me, you're getting it at level 1. So all your level 1 spells, you're like, I could have a buff, or I could do like 60 points of damage to you. So it's kind of a running gag. First Faithful's still there. You know what would be really funny? If he was fatigued or exhausted. He is fatigued. Oh, that was cool. Oh, it looks like we cut him out. You can't officially kill him. Okay, that's good to know.
Do not
Got a
hold
rogue over
back.
here standing up, and I don't like that. Someone's making a break for it. Tristan. Get this fool. Good job. I don't know if they can actually leave the area. Oh, save yourselves! Oh yeah, because they lost their leader.
You should have run.
I wonder how many of these guys we can take out before they get away.
Strike.
Proto. You know what? How far up here can you get? Get him! Don't run away, guys. Don't go to... Oh, he's not... He's not conning red to us anymore. I was trying to catch that distance on fire. He's probably going to do the same thing where they're not conning red to us until they get a certain distance away. Oh, no, that was cool, though. We'll totally take that. Dora, you can still charge things, right? Who's left in the area to charge? Is there anyone left in the area? I mean, he's over here. We can't charge him. Charge them either. Wow. Okay. Well, just move your butt over here. And shoot
Don't
this guy.
hold back.
Eliza, we want you to come over here. And... Oh, hell, Eliza, you don't even have your pets down here yet, kiddo. The Oslati, the multiple dire wolves now, and many monitor lizards. Oh, that'll be fun. There you go. Enjoy, boys. Num num cookie. Num num cookie. Ooh, minus 16 and minus 2 dex. And he's dead. Come and eat this tasty morsel. Ah, boo. Anyway. Damn it, the guys will know of your betrayal. GTFO's pieces out of the area. Tristan's forehead is sweating and he breathes heavily as his eyes scan the battleground. I can't believe everything turned out like this. The priest gulps and closes his eyes as if trying to summon his courage. Are you alright? Tristan hesitates a moment. Yes. No, I'm not alright. I'll never get used to how quickly a peaceful conversation can turn into a bloody battle. This was so cruel and pointless. Tristan forces something resembling a smile. Don't worry, I'll gather myself now. It was a trap. You may not have noticed, but the first faithful face changed the very instant he noticed you. I think he's been prepared for our visit for a long time. The faithful shouted something about betraying the goddess. Tristan lowers his head, catches his breath. I have no idea what's going on in his insane mind. Perhaps he meant that you refuse to submit to his knife? The other cultists are getting away. Please let them be. Their leader is gone. Their friends are dead. They are just lost souls, led into temptation by a wicked leader. I don't know about that. If we were to eradicate this affliction, we must find the first faithful. It wouldn't help even if we tracked down every peasant in his cult. Please, let us return to the city and consider how we may find their leader. Right, Tristan, I trust you. You're right, Tristan. I hope tonight's terrors are enough to keep these people away from the kingdom forever. Poof. Thank you. Their deaths would be a very burden on my heart. Bunch of XP. As soon as we reach the capital, I will seek out former cultists and learn where the first faithful might have escaped. Find me in the city later. Cool beans. Alright, L to clear the stench away from battle. Again, that is a mod of mine. Or a mod that I am using, I should say. It's not my mod.
In due time.
Let's loot some places. These guys had stuff and things. We'll take all the goods with us. We're probably not coming back here ever again. Anything else up here? First, let's scan the area before we start looting the bodies, because there's always those perception checks that we could be missing out on.
I'm there.
Okay, looks like we have a spot over here, perhaps. I wonder if it's possible even to kill all the cultists. Probably should have saved the leader for last. That's probably how you do that. Alright, anyway. Bodies to loot, stuff to steal. Alright, who had what? Give me.
Follow if you dare.
Would be welcome.
And we're overweight. We'll deal with that here in a moment. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Or is that everything? No, it's not. Goodness, they had all kinds of supplies here. Finally seeing some potions of mage armor. Man, that's like a rarity in this game. Alright, let's drop some stuff that's garbage. We buy weight? No, we're by price. Good. Okay. So garbage stuff like clubs. Oops, get rid of that junk right now. We have all these leathers that are straight up way too heavy for what they're worth. And we do have these shields again, which are also heavier than they're worth. Alright, quarterstaff, garbage. That put us into a weight where we can move, officially. We can get rid of these, I suppose, for the time being. And these as well. Other than that, I think, well, that's kind of garbage. Battle axe. Great axe, yeah. Yep. Alright. Everything else is worth at least $1 per pound. Someone had leather armor +1. Ooh, la-dee-da. Probably one of the rogues. We are close enough to one of our towns that we could probably hop, skip, and a jump to that town and sell this loot off. Do I need to... that's a good point. Did I need to talk to Nazriel about that thieving bastard guy? I need to check the journal. I'm going to take that stuff because I'm going to sell it. Those things can stay here because they're worth the crap. It's like $30 if that. It's just sitting there. Let's check our journal, see if we really needed to go talk to Nazriel first before finding that guy. Maybe that's why he wasn't at the place. We talked to Tristan at the capital. Nazriel's great creation. Yeah, nope. How far is this away? 10 hours. How far is this away? 15 hours. Not much better. And we need to head back. Screw it, we're doing the 15. We have 2 people that will never get tired. So, grand scheme of things, it ain't going to be horrible. Enter. Alright, main square, so I can sell this junk off And we will talk to Tristan, right? And check our castle or kingdom real quick. And then bounce back out. And let's head over to the Tenebris Depths now. We'll head over there to do Dragon's Quest first to find his Onslaught armor. And then we'll go to the Tenebris Depths, see if we can beat that boss. Because once you beat that boss and get to the next level, or the stairs to the next level, they'll say, no, you can't go back. Go home. So it stops you from going further. And then it opens up again later. So I definitely want to take care of that sooner than later. Passive. What do you got for me, son? You got money? I need money. Take money. I want those swords. And you can have everything in here. Sounds good. You can also have, where did it go? Leather. And honestly, that's it. Ooh, we picked up a owlbear egg as a cooking ingredient. Wild stuff, man. Got some more hooch. But yeah, that looks like it. Alright. Bouncing out of here. Tristan, we can talk to him outside. He's over here if you want to. But you can also talk to him inside the throne room. And we were going that way anyway. Alright, no cutscenes, so where are you at, Tristan? Valerie, there he is. Hey buddy. What up? Greet you with a nod. Thank you for coming. Unfortunately, I have bad news. I managed to find a couple of cultists from the Kingdom of the Cleanse. The poor fellows were scared to death, but I comforted them, and promised not to speak their names. Anyway, they left the capital fearing your wrath. Damn well they should be scared. None of them saw the first faithful after the fateful meeting. The scoundrel vanished into thin air, and with him all meetings, sacraments, and talk of the goddess. It looks like the peculiar power of curses in the Stolen Lands is not, in fact, connected to these lunatics. Anyway, we managed to get their barkers off the street, and yesterday's fanatics have returned home to their families and honest work. Thank you for your help, Dora. Tristan wears a beaming smile. I will not leave you of my own accord until I repay you for your kindness. 900 XP. Tell me about yourself. Forgive me. Blah, 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 blah. Don't care. You enjoy traveling. I don't give a damn. I'm just trying to get this out of the way because I keep seeing this text every time I talk to him. I trust you completely. Something else. You can romance him if you're a female character, by the way. He's heterosexual male. What can you tell me about Sandray? Sure, tell me about stuff, things and stuff, and things. Yeah, okay, that's amazing. Wow, really? Wow, that's what happened next. Okay, yeah, sure. We got Pib, Gormos, excuse me. I have wars ever been waged in Sandray's name. What are the teachings of Sandray? Make sure that you're clicking on stuff, I should say, that's not going to offend him. We don't want to be a jackass. What you do is follow Sandray. Something else. How Sandray worshipped. Temples. Everlight low phases. Sun Rock Festival. Yeah, see, like this one. The more I hear, the more it seems that your Sandray isn't worth a damn. That's straight up rude. What brought you to these lands? What curse are you talking about? You go right distance indeed. Okay. Subject. Chosen a Sandray. What do you mean by that? Faithful. Alright. There we go. Finally, that chunks of wood. Okay, now remember, I'm not tired, but we had a teammate who was. Matter of fact, two. Tristan. I don't care. But we had to put someone on this by the end of the month. And that person could be Val or Jubilost. Now, both of them will be done by the end of the month. So as long as I'm back by the 29th, we're fine. I can put someone on that quest, and we're good to go. So, let's do a rest. And we will hop out here. And let's do a quick save. We'll put our dream team of 4 together and go kick that boss's a-hole. I hate that guy. This is probably our best chance with Jubilost on the team. Now, again, if this doesn't work, this could be really rough. So, matter of fact, we should probably do a hard save before we leave the actual environment of the city. But I still maintain that this team will be more than enough at this point to take that doofus on. So, we'll do a hard save here. Like so. And march towards... where did it go? Tenebra's Depths. Notice how the Thorn Forge lit up. Remember, that's Dragon's Quest. Remember, we're trying to get his armor back. He said that he heard that someone was in Thorn Forge stealing his armor, selling his armor, whatever. So that's where we're headed to now. And Trevu. There shouldn't be a fight here. This is just you dilly-dinking around with the fact that his brother stole from him again. Remember, he stole from him earlier. They sold the armor in pieces. Then he stole it and stole more money, and now here he is. So he's stolen it 2 separate times, and some of the dude's cash. Dude's clearly a punk. So, again, he's trying to sell it. It's broken, and this guy doesn't want to buy it for what he's asking for it. And then when they see us, who are you? Show what's in the bag. He basically gives you his sob story. You cheated your own brother, sold the family relic. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Passed a check. Kurgan flinches as if he's been hit and then droops. You're right, I'm ashamed. I dreamt of returning home with wealth and glory so Dragon would see how dumb he was. Now I've embarrassed myself and I can't dare look him in the eye. It turns out I was a fool, not he. You know what? You can take the armor. I'll go to the city and surrender to the guards. I'm tired of running anyway. There's no point. There's no escaping your own guilt. I'll serve my sentence, and after that I'll lead a different life, a clean one. My brother might even take me back. The incomplete onslaught armor is now ours. Okay. That's it. That's all it was. Very simple. It can go a couple different ways. He basically whines and complains, and no one treats me fair, and everyone's mean to me, and why won't they just give me all their stuff for free? I don't understand this. Yeah, you have to work, you jackass. Get back to work, you hippie. Anyway, oh, looks like we had something pop up in our kingdom. We'll catch that next. I'm not in a big hurry. We'll kill this guy, get inside, take a knee. If they've made the check, great. If not,
I
we
do
may
what
just
I
second the
must.
deal.
Dispatch those fools!
Alright, what we got? We got thylacines. Oh, pfft. Here, have some stuff. Buzz off. Alright, looks like we have more over here.
Die!
We're going to clearly rest because I guarantee we'll get to that dungeon, someone's going to be tired. So we might as well skin these doofuses and take the body or the skins with us. They're not worth much, but again, it's kind of hard to turn down free money. Okay. And we can sell it to the vendor that's right there in the damn Tenabra stuff anyway, so yeah. Continue on.
Oh, time to get some rest, isn't it?
Entrez-vous, kind sure. This is why I say we're going to rest here, because I guarantee you someone's going to be tired. We still have plenty of time, day-wise, to finish. Remember, but in the first half of the month is going to be the parts where I do the 14-day jumps. The second half is our time to explore. I think that's still a solid choice. I don't know that these guys get different loot. I would think they get different loot each time you kill the main boss. So we're about to go kill the main boss, and then after that we'll be invited back. When we come back, chances are they'll have different stuff. That doesn't mean that the stuff that they originally have won't be here, but keep an eye out is my point. So here we go. Let's do a quick once over our spells so we're not caught with our pants down here. Let's start. Look. Right, what am I bringing to the table? Definitely want protection. She's got those, so we're good there. Matter of fact, she probably even needs to grab. What? Now we have mage potions, I think. Yeah, so we should be fine. Back to me. We have buffs. Containment. Summons is going to be straight up garbage. There's no need to bring those. I like Bull Strength. It's a solid upgrade for us. And I don't think Corrosive Touch is even useful for these guys. Glitter Dust might be. What else we have that might be? I could do Blur again. And the reason for that is I could be Blur, and she has her own Blur. Here. So that would be 3 people protected 20% at the time. That's not the worst idea ever. Let's do that. And then we have, of course, Wings for extra melee protection, which we definitely need. She's doing better than ever, so she's going to be much happier. We have a Stink Cloud in case we need it. I could do Haste. I could do Displacement. Slow. They'll probably resist it. Haste would be the best of those. Stink Cloud worked on them last time. Some of them. Not all. There's like 5 bad guys, including the boss, right? So there's like 2 of the archers, and then there's those 2 diva pricks, right? So those are the guys that really are my problem. But we have better summons than ever, and we have Bomb Boy here, who's going to literally lob the hell out of them. We can take out the 3, the boss and the 2 archers, no problem. It's those 2 divas that is going to be our issue. So I don't think Stinking Cloud. Haste is probably the way to go here. Look at all the stuff that Haste give you. Not only do we get, and I can extend that, by the way, with my Meta Magic Rod, because it's a level 3 spell. So we have +1 to our attack rolls, definite bonus for the whole team. +1 dodge for the whole team. +1 reflexes, whole team. So again, very nice benefit right there. Well, of course, the movement is nice. The extra attack around is nice. That's a solid upgrade. Here, this is probably less interesting. And notice this here. This is something I found out a while back. I keep touting the usefulness of this because of this, and it turns out it's wrong. First, it is not a standard action. It is a swift action. It is something that literally you cast it and poof, it fires off your hand. It's always a swift action. Even when you meta magic it like this, it's going to be a swift action. So it's very cool that we can fire that crap off. Notice it says no spell resistance. That's a lie. And that, like I said, I keep touting how useful that is, and it's not there. That's not true. Spell check's still applicable. As far as anything else here, Stone Skin would be probably more useful. Because most of these things are immune to my elemental damage is my point. So it's one of those where if they're going to be immune to it, why would I need it? But I could definitely see the appeal of having a solid DR10/adamantine on my main character or her taking a beating, right? Because those swords hurt. So that's that. She has all her spells. She's solid with those choices. I like Grease because it's still useful. And we'll have Wings on the main front characters. Remember, they're immune to Grease, immune to Web Spell because of those things. Which, by the way, he still had Web, right? Yes. So she's rocking Glitter Does. Again, a useful spell. Blinding the guys, possibly. It's unlikely. But again, lighting them up so we're less likely to miss them. Ray spells probably won't do any good. Bone Shaker could be helpful. Matter of fact, I'm going to grab 2 of those because they are helpful. She has Blur for herself. We'll use the Ray spell on anyone that's sensitive. So the 2 divas are immune to fire, cold, acid, and electric, I think. Or so immune, so high of resistance that most of our stuff is not going to penetrate. So there's no point using them. I don't think they're immune to these. So that could be another saving grace for us. Stinking Cloud, I still maintain that somebody should have it. So I'm cool with her having that. Displacement, she can cast on anyone like our main tank. She has her own haste spell, so when we run out, we can pop it off again. Probably don't need Greater Magic Weapon. Let's get a Heroism in here so I can make me or her swing a little better. No, you know, we have that wand. Screw that. That's a waste. I guess I can give her Fly as well. Why not, right? So that she gets zippy around and stuff. But her and Jubilah should be in the back. I can do Summon Swarm Squirrels, but those guys were just shredding the shit out of those, so that didn't do us a whole lot of good either. Battering Blast might be okay. Ooh, now that's a good point. Battering Blast might be solid. It's force damage. She'll have to hit them, but it's force damage. If she can get that off, that's a solid punch in the face, and she's at the level right now. At level 10, you get 2 balls of 5d6 each time, and Sneak Attack is applicable. So that's not bad. Let's actually do that. And then she's level 4, more skeletons, sure. Bone Shatter, that's a new one for her, so again, that's nice that she has that on her list, and she could straight up screw those guys over for that. I'm cool with that. Jimmy, you, sir, are rocking what? Your typical kit of awesome. Delay poison for the team. Resist energy for the team. See invisible for the team. All good choices.